Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Justin Meddy. Memorial Day weekend is now here for many people across the Northwoods. And with Wisconsin's statewide safer-at-home restrictions no longer in place, many businesses have resumed operations under their own safety guidelines. Today, Rhinelander Brewing Company reopened its tap room to guests. During the safer-at-home order, customers can only purchase beer to take home. Now they're invited to come on into the tap room, enjoy a pint, a flight, or whatever they choose to drink.
With people at home more, drinking at home is becoming quite a pastime, and I think people are ready to get out of their homes and come out and do that with friends.
During the shutdown, managers say staff rearrange the tables, try to space things out a bit more. They say they are following safety guidelines as issued by the WEDC.
We have signs up asking people to try and be 6 feet apart from other parties. The staff will be wearing masks, sanitizing surfaces every couple of hours or so.
Among the other changes, the brewery normally hosts daily tours, but those are still on hold for now. We have more information on our website, wjfw.com. Kohl's reopened 34 stores across Wisconsin today, including the Rhinelander location. Company officials say customers can expect to see some changes, though, throughout the store to support the ongoing health and safety measures, including markers to encourage social distancing, checkout lanes now cleaned by an associate after every customer transaction. The store also reducing its operating hours from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and holding dedicated shopping hours on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, specifically for at-risk individuals. They also say those who still don't feel comfortable coming into the store can partake in their limited contact curbside pickup. 7 stores in Wisconsin are remaining closed until Tuesday to comply with local guidelines. Outside for a check of what the weather is looking like for this Memorial Day weekend, there's meteorologist Devin Biggs. Devin.
Hey, Justin. Yeah, so we had a little bit of sunshine peeking out at the 5 o'clock news. Now the clouds are back again, but it still feels pretty great outside. Here's a live look in Minocqua. Just some traffic moving out there. A little bit more people parking in town, but of course some businesses have opened and back up. But right now things are pretty nice. Here's a look at the radar inside. We have a system tracking in from Kansas and as well as parts of Nebraska. That's going to be heading in our direction for the weekend. We will have chances of thunderstorms mainly during Saturday night and again on Sunday night. Current temperatures very nice, 69 in Rhinelander, 72 degrees in Eagle River, Arbor Vitae, 72 degrees. Your overnight plan coming up for tonight, temperatures will slowly fall, but hitting 61 by 12 a.m., eventually hitting 56 degrees. After that, your full forecast is coming up. Justin?
Researchers at the University of Texas are trying to get emergency approval from the FDA for ventilator parts they've created, hoping it could prevent potential shortages of the life-saving equipment. Lili Zhang has more.
It's just a tiny, almost imperceptible motion.
Tiny, but potentially life-saving. Dr. Walter Voigt is showing one of the 3 parts that make up what's called a PEEP valve. It helps ensure a patient's lungs don't collapse while exhaling.
This part of the PEEP valve hooks up to the ventilator. This part hooks up to the patient. And as a patient breathes out, this rubber diaphragm opens up and helps vent the PEEP valve.
The disposable parts used with ventilators are being designed and 3D printed by researchers at UT Dallas. A new valve is needed for each patient. Dr. Voigt says by 3D printing, they can be made every day so hospitals could avoid problems with a potential shortage.
If there's an existing device that's been FDA approved, that should be used first. But those devices are in short supply. There's a whole global manufacturing supply chain that goes into making these valves. And a lot of these valves are on back order.
Though they're seeking their own FDA approval, Voigt says the hope is they won't actually need to use them.
But as society has looked at different rates of infection, different flattenings of the curve, we want to make sure that Texas and Dallas and the country can be prepared with critical medical components.
President Trump announced today he wants churches and other houses of faith across the country to be open this weekend. Speaking from the White House briefing room this afternoon, the president said houses of worship provide essential services and called on governors across the country to allow them to open immediately, adding if they don't, he would override them.
The governors need to do the right thing and allow these very important essential places of faith to open right now for this weekend. If they don't do it, I will override the governors.
President Trump said he directed the CDC to issue guidances regarding churches, synagogues, and mosques, which they recently did. Those guidelines don't say whether or not a church should open, simply how to do so most safely. Have you seen the online rumor about possible dangers of hand sanitizer on hot days? It caught on enough that a Waukesha County Fire Department and several others gave warnings not to leave hand sanitizer alone in hot cars. Western Lakes Fire District posted pictures showing a burnt-out car door, explaining hand sanitizers are alcohol-based and therefore flammable. Back in April, the director of the National Fire Protection Association explained that it is possible that the sanitizer could catch fire.
Once those vapors concentrate in those right proportions of fuel vapors with the oxygen in the air, then the only thing that's missing in order to make them ignitable is a viable ignition source.
However, the Poynter Institute of Media Studies reports these types of warnings, including this exact picture, appear to have started in Thailand and spread to Costa Rica and Brazil, and they appear to be fake, or at the very least misleading. Firefighters there say the fire started in the engine and there does not appear to be any hand sanitizer present. Brazilian fact checkers found a car would need to have an internal temperature over 500 degrees Fahrenheit to cause hand sanitizer to combust. Researchers at Arizona State say, as you might expect, that is nearly impossible without a fire already going, so don't worry too much about it. As the nation scrambles to control the spread of COVID-19 while continuing to reopen, President Trump has often touted the drug hydroxychloroquine as a possible treatment for the virus, saying he takes it. But new research continues to show results are mixed at best. Laura Aguirre reports.
The new data on hydroxychloroquine was published in the medical journal The Lancet, based on more than 96,000 hospitalized COVID-19 patients. Among those, nearly 15,000 were treated with hydroxychloroquine, chloroquine, or a combination with an antibiotic. Those who took the drugs had a higher risk of developing serious heart arrhythmias or dying. The study comes as President Trump announced this week that he is taking hydroxychloroquine as a preventative strategy.
And I've taken it, I think, just about 2 weeks. I think it's another day. And I'm still here. I'm still here.
And while there is no vaccine, Secretary of Defense Mark Esper says he's confident the government will be able to have hundreds of millions of doses ready to go by the end of the year.
I'm confident we'll get it. DOD has the expertise and the capability, of course, to get the manufacturing done and the logistics, and I'm confident that we will deliver.
This as researchers from the University of Oxford announced today that they are enrolling over 10,000 adults and children for the next phases in their trial of an experimental vaccine. Also, an early-stage clinical trial of a potential vaccine developed in China appears to have produced, in dozens of patients, neutralizing antibodies. Scientists say that vaccine candidate appears to be safe and well tolerated in patients. Laura Aguirre, NBC News.
Well, good news for book lovers across the Northwoods. The Rhineland District Library started curbside pickup this week. We'll have more on that after weather with Devin right here on Newswatch 12.
It is said that the eyes are the windows into the soul, revealing character, heart, and charm. Which begs the question, can a window have a soul? At Renewal by Andersen, we think so. When it's a window forged from Fibrix, a composite material we created because the status quo wasn't good enough. When over 100 years of refined craftsmanship is fused with the precision of today's most advanced technology. The essence of who we are transforms into a superior, stunningly beautiful window. So yes, a window can have a soul. And it lives inside every Renewal by Andersen window for generations. For a limited time, take advantage of this great offer. Call now to schedule your free in-home consultation and find out why we are the better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Slumberland's massive 3-day doorbuster sale. 25% off most items. Get this gorgeous sectional for just $5.96. That price can't be beat. A Lazy Boy recliner for just $2.96. Our best-selling Adirondack chairs are back for just $188, our lowest price ever. Plus, free, safe doorstep shipping with no minimum. The 3-day doorbuster sale at Slumberland Furniture.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever and receive free carpet installation along with an additional $300, $600, or even $1,000 of savings on all flooring products and sale prices. That's right, free carpet installation and an additional savings of up to $1,000 on top of the sale prices. See why contractors and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs.
Our prices will floor you.
And welcome back. We had some sunshine peeking out during the 5 p.m. newscast, and unfortunately now the clouds have moved back in, but the temperatures out there are pretty nice. We'll take a look at those in a little bit. Now let's take a look where all the clouds are at. Pretty much everywhere from along the border all the way down to the south and west. And this is because we have a little system heading in our direction, a very well distinct area of low pressure. It almost kind of looks like a hurricane on the radar, but I assure you it is not. That's very impossible to get anything developing and strengthening over land. This is an area of low pressure that will move up towards the north and east, bringing with it a few isolated thunderstorms during the day on Saturday, and Saturday night will be the best chances for any kind of organized action. Then again on Sunday, once this gets out of here, this will be our next system that we'll be moving on in, and Sunday night, better chances for any kind of organized thunderstorms. Now the UV index today and again tomorrow will be at around a 7, which is relatively in the high category, so around 30 minutes for that burn time. So even though we still have plenty of clouds around, you can still get sunburned, still have the hat, the sunglasses, the sunscreen, all that good stuff. You know what to do. But just be smart when you're heading out this weekend, and especially the holiday weekend too. I got sunburnt yesterday while out on a story, so again, just be smart when you're out and about. And then of course the fire danger too, with everything being a little on the dry side, so make sure to keep that in mind too if you're doing anything outside. Mainly along the Northwoods is where it's really kind of at high risk, and it really kind of drops off the farther south you go. Highs today, very nice, 70 degrees in Rhinelander, 73 degrees in Eagle River. Cooler to the south though, but not too terrible, 64 degrees in Mosinee. Temperatures right now in the upper 60s in Rhinelander, middle 60s in Merrill, 65 degrees right now in Wisconsin Rapids. And we're going to be working on these temperatures too, 72 degrees on Saturday, so warming up a little bit. 80s. How does that sound? That will be the case for Sunday and again on Monday. Cooling off a little bit on Tuesday, back into the 80s. Wednesday and Thursday, pretty close to that coming up on Friday. Here is your Futurecast. The big story will be the clouds. We might see a few breaks in them from time to time overnight tonight. Then things will really kind of start to cloud up again on Saturday morning. And then here's that system. It's starting to bring with it a few isolated thunderstorms and a few showers too during the day on Saturday. Don't cancel your plans, but plan ahead. Make sure there's no thunder out if you're out boating. Just make sure to plan ahead, otherwise things should be good, especially with boating, golfing, and anything else of that nature. We don't need anyone getting struck by lightning. And then Sunday, 3:30 in the morning, things kind of start to get out here before our next system begins to move in. On Sunday afternoon, here it is right here and beyond, and we'll have to keep an eye on that too to see what these storms really do. Now the rain chances, here's our rain chances. We will not much in the way of rain chances overall during the weekend. It's going to be mainly after that where we have better organized chances on Monday and Tuesday as systems move on through. Wednesday and beyond, things finally begin to calm on down. Your forecast for tonight, mostly cloudy skies and mild. I'm calling it mild tonight with lows in the middle 50s, a southeasterly breeze, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy skies on Saturday, a few isolated storms possible, 72 degrees, a southeasterly breeze at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's a look at your Northwoods furniture and mattress 7-day forecast. Again, those slight chances on Saturday and Sunday. It's only mainly during the evening hours on Saturday we'll see the chances for better chances of storms. Monday and Tuesday, thunderstorms possible, lower 80s Monday, middle 70s Tuesday, 80s Wednesday and Thursday, close to that on Friday. Justin?
The unofficial start of summer here, local chambers of commerce are collaborating on a new public service announcement on respect. With the coronavirus and the influx of visitors, things may get a little stressful this weekend and going forward. Many Oneida County chambers worked with our own Jeff Weller shooting a video. Lauren Sack of the Rhinelander Chamber encourages tourists to just be patient this weekend.
We want you to kind of be patient with our businesses as we head into the summer travel season. Things are going to look differently. Things might be operating differently. Try to be as respectful and understanding of those businesses that have made changes.
We've seen many businesses operating under different methods these days. The PSA will premiere, by the way, here on Channel 12 later this evening, as well as on the Rhinelander Chamber's Facebook page. The Rhinelander District Library began curbside pickup on Wednesday. Library card holders can now reserve and pick up their books within minutes. Right now, the drop box is open on Thursday. Pickup is only available on Wednesdays and Fridays. For now, library officials say they have been very busy this first week, proving just how much people miss the library.
People want their stuff. They want to hold things.
All materials are quarantined, they say, for at least 72 hours to make sure they're safe, placed on the pickup table outside. Officials say they hope to partner with other nearby libraries as well to loan books, and patrons can also use the library's online resources for everything there. Officials say there still is not a definite time frame on how soon they'll open inside, though they hope it will be soon. The Packers defense has several players that are among the best at their position in the league. So why do some Packers coaching staff want them playing less? We'll break that down after the break.
Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio has designed beautiful and functional kitchens and baths in the Northwoods. With in-home consultation available, they provide 3D drawings of your spaces to bring your visions to life. Owner and designer Sarah has over 20 years of experience, overseen 500+ projects, and built strong relationships with local contractors providing superior installation. Whether it's a new home or a remodel, Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio in Eagle River looks forward to making your dream kitchen or bath a reality.
When America needed us to build, we built. Masks, ventilators, shields. When frontliners needed support, Ford dealers answered. And now we're open and ready to serve you. With exciting special offers and deals across the Ford lineup. Stop by a Ford dealership or go online. We've made it safer to shop, easier to buy. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 84 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2019 Ford vehicles.
Husqvarna provides everything you need to keep your yard looking great all year. Tractors, zero-turns, walk mowers, leaf blowers, trimmers, chainsaws, and more, all at great deals from your local Husqvarna dealers, including a full line of accessories. With each dealer giving you the quality and service you deserve, built to be durable, dependable, easy to operate, and reliable. Visit your local Husqvarna dealers. Fuller Sales and Service, MD Small Engine Repair, Leona Machine Supply, and Central Wisconsin Power Sports.
The road is calling, and now you'll be able to answer. Because at Cadillac, we are committed to keeping you moving by giving you the option to shop online and take delivery at home where available. And if your vehicle needs service, our certified service experts are ready to help. Schedule your appointment at Cadillac.com. Cadillac, we have your back. Get 0.9% APR for 72 months, plus $1,500 purchase allowance on a 2020 Cadillac XT4, XT5, and XT6. Visit O'Malley Cadillac in Wausau or Rhinelander Cadillac in Rhinelander.
I assembled doctors, nurses, teachers.
I am a practicing OBGYN.
This is an opportunity to serve.
Welcome to the Titan Games.
This is the biggest talent show in the world.
Wow. That's what makes you a champion.
America's Got Talent, followed by World of Dance, premieres Tuesday on NBC.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Builders Service Incorporated, Elko.
Some Green Bay Packers coaches spoke to the media today, previewing their upcoming season. Green Bay's defense returned several players considered among the best at their positions in the league. So it might puzzle you to hear that some on the Packers coaching staff would like them to play a bit less. News Watch 12's Andrew Goldstein explains.
Green Bay could always count on linebackers Zadarius and Preston Smith to bring down the quarterback. But defensive coordinator Mike Pettin would like to see a few more snaps without them on the field this season.
I do think at times where maybe Preston and Z probably played maybe a little too much, that we want to take some off their plate.
Nose tackle Kenny Clark is also in the group of players that need some more downtime.
I don't think it was any secret. I mean, we've talked about it, that felt like Kenny played too many plays.
All three players saw the field for more than 80% of the Packers' total snaps, which sometimes led to a worn-out defense late in the game.
The key thing in that room is beyond those three. I think we relied on those three too much last year.
In order to give his stars a rest, Pettin will need the young guys to contribute.
And he's sacked.
Specifically, second-year pass rusher Rashawn Gary.
He needs to take a big jump, and when you go back and look at last year's tape, I mean, he did some really good things for us the time that he was in there.
Pettin is optimistic that his young guns are up to the challenge.
We're looking forward to getting those guys out there, and especially the new guys, and seeing what they can do.
Covering the Packers, Andrew Goldstein, Newswatch 12.
We're back with one final look at your forecast after the break, but first, it's time for this week's Big Ol' Fish.
Newswatch 12's Big Ol' Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
On this week's Big Ol' Fish, Kurt LaRock of Woodruff had a productive opening day when he caught this great-looking largemouth bass. Great catch, Kurt. And Preston Brooks and his dad also went out fishing on opening day. Preston caught this great-looking walleye on Plum Lake. The walleye measured in at 24 inches. Great job, Preston. Okay, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Ol' Fish and win a Norling taxidermy fish mount is on our website, wjfw.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
It's BOGO time. Buy one rug at sale price and get another rug free at Homeworld Rugs. Mix and match from over 30 patterns and up to 11 sizes. Rug experts in every showroom can help you find the perfect rug. Buy one, get one rug free. Now in all home furniture locations.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. So we're helping by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can, so you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's, we're in this together.
Dreaming of the day you can finally spend time on the water with your friends and family again? Plan ahead and make your waterfront the family's favorite gathering spot for those first glorious days of summer. Check out Jensen Aiken's huge selection of flow docks and lifts online or call to get a quote on huge summer fun. Flow's quality and value with versatility to create the perfect waterfront system. The Northwoods #1 flow dealer. That's online at jensenaikens.com. Of course.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Scherer, DC with the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau. Are you one of the millions of people suffering with the symptoms of peripheral neuropathy? Your symptoms may include numbness and tingling in your feet or hands, difficulty sleeping from leg or foot discomfort, and debilitating balance problems. I have good news for you. You can now get relief with our breakthrough treatment method without the use of drugs or surgery. Our treatments help to heal damaged nerves that cause peripheral neuropathy. If left untreated, you may eventually end up with a walker or wheelchair, so don't delay. Call our office now to schedule an appointment to see if our treatment methods are right for you. We will do a painless neuropathy severity exam to determine the amount of nerve loss. If you qualify for our treatment, it can truly change your life. Start living your life pain-free. Call today.
It is said that the eyes are the windows into the soul, which begs the question, can a window have a soul? At Renewal by Andersen, we think so. For a limited time, take advantage of this great offer. Find out why we are the better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
During the Memorial Day sale at Home Sleep Express, get $150 to $500 in factory authorized savings on Purple and Tempur-Pedic. Plus, no interest financing for 6 years, free delivery and setup. Memorial Mattress Savings at Home Sleep Express.
Hi, I'm Dana Gray of Miracle Air in Wausau. Are you having a difficult time hearing your favorite entertainment and news programs? If so, give me a call for your complimentary hearing evaluation.
Well, Devin, a lot of folks looking to get outside this weekend, and it looks like it'll be warm enough for sure.
Yeah, it will be warm enough to get outside. We have a lot of clouds to get through first, and they're kind of hanging around for most of the weekend, but don't cancel your plans. There's a few thunderstorms possible. It's just a matter of just being informed. The humidity levels are going up too. These are the dew points. When you get dew point levels in a 50 and 60 degree range, we're kind of heading around between that comfy and muggy range. Yeah. So it's starting to feel a little on the muggy side out there, Justin. And that's our system right there in parts of Kansas City and Nebraska, rotating off towards the north and east. Going to give us some isolated thunderstorms possible tomorrow, Marathon counties and areas to the south will have the better chances for any action. 56 degrees tonight, mostly cloudy skies. I don't know about you, Justin. I'm calling it mild tonight because 56 at night, that's going to feel pretty nice.
That's very warm.
Yes, and then 80 Sunday and Monday, and again for parts of next week. So it's going to be a little wet for Saturday through Tuesday. Overall, not too bad.
Let's keep an eye on things because you never know when it might pop up.
Right.
Thanks, Devin. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 6. We'll see you back here again tonight at 10 with more.